Welcome to another episode of Gavlon Garage. Today we're gonna try to get a few things done. First and foremost, we're gonna get this impact bar removed. This was in a previous collision, so this is bent. We have a replacement as well. I also want to get the cooling fans removed and a replacement put in. That way we can bolt on our coolant reservoir properly. I'm gonna do the oil change. Also, empty out the radiator, put in some new coolant because I think they put a head gasket sealer in and it may have blocked the thermostat, which I'm also going to try to get to as well. If we have enough time, I'm going to install these speakers and also the window switch trays that go in the door. Okay, first things first is we're going to take off this crash bar here. It's a 14 millimeter socket, 14 millimeter nut. There's 6 of them. Looks like one of them might be hard to get to, but we'll figure this out here. Okay, so you can see that this is actually bent slightly backwards versus the other one being straight. That guy right there. So let's try to bend this back. Best guess is just to use a crowbar. Take a look. Yep, this is not gonna bend as easy. What I'm gonna do here, just to get ahead, drain the oil and also change the oil filter. I'm just gonna pop it loose with a trusty wrench. So this does look a little milky way, a little milky-ish. What do you guys think? Boy, they put this on tight. Hope I'm actually making it tighter. Idiot. So, okay. Okay, not that bad. It's just so hard to get out though. Whoop, 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 whoop. So this is what the drain plug looks like. I really don't know what's going on here. Looks like they never replaced the crush washer. I think that looks like a rubber gasket type of washer, I mean. Well, the good thing is that we have the right one, and we're gonna make it right this time. All right, guys, we're back onto this crash bar. As you can see, it's quite bent. I've actually been working it back and forth with the crowbar, and it is straightening it out. So I'm gonna continue doing that until I'm able to get it pretty straight on. So I'm just kind of working it back and forth like this. Well, had an epiphany. Only my favorite YouTube channel is Vice Grip Garage. So we're gonna go with the Vice Grips. Yep. And that is doing the trick, guys. Should have done this from the start. Okay, that kind of looks straight-ish. It's good enough for me. Okay, I want to say that's pretty straight. Let's bring you guys in here. It's pretty straight. It's good enough for me, I think. I could do a little bit better, but just really hard because I have the battery in here and I can't really whack it. So unless we take the battery out, but I don't want to do that. So let me just massage this a little bit more and come back. So this one here is the replacement. This one here is the one that we just took off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this bottom bar and swap it to this one because this one has a dent right there. And it's just a couple of bolts in the back. Looks like two here and two over there. All right, guys, we're back underneath the car. We're gonna
installed a new filter. Just gonna clean this up here a little bit. I already pre-filled the new oil filter, and I'm going to use some of the old oil to put it on the new filter on the top, and we're ready to go. Come on, and we have our new brush washer on here. That's where we're at. Okay. I think we're good to go. Install this. I'm wondering if this is cross-threaded because we're already having a little bit of issues getting this on. Yep, it's not going on. You see that? It actually doesn't go in that deep. How big is this pan? Well, a cross thread is better than no thread. So fingers crossed. Oh, it's going on pretty smooth. I really don't know what the hell's up with this. It's getting really hard to run here. That's what she said. What about bottom out? So she wrote. Good job. And just taking a look at the oil. That feels pretty watery actually. So definitely have water in the oil, I think. Okay, so we finished the oil change. I'm using 10W30 just because it has a leak. I wanted to use a thicker oil so it doesn't leak as much. The drain plug, I don't know, once you start throwing it only goes in ever so slightly, and then it kind of jams up. But then when I did it with the ratchet, it just went in pretty smooth, so I don't know what's going on there, but everything's good. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the radiator fans because it still overheats and I have to run it with the heater on high. Okay, to get to the cooling fans, actually before we do that, we are going to check the oil level. Very important step. Let me just find my paper towels right here. And swipe the first one. And it looks like we might be a little low. Looks like we're good. I might check it again later, but for right now it looks good. Go ahead and get this back in here. To get to the cooling fan, there used to be 2 bolts here, but not no more. So I'm going to take this hose out. Okay. Remove this. You need to remove. It's better if you remove this radiator hose here, but I'm going to try to do it without removing it just so I don't get a bunch of water everywhere. But I am going to undo these very elaborate tie down, aka zip ties. Hopefully it doesn't have any fluid in it. Okay. Okay, this reservoir just comes out like that. And I don't know what's down there, but I don't want to find out. This looks like it's already loose. Loose enough for me to just pull this out. It usually has 3 10mm bolts that hold that down. So let's see if I can do this without having to remove these hoses. Okay, we do have to undo the connectors at the bottom. That's always fun. Okay, got one. And the other one is a little tougher to get to. But I think I want to get it from the bottom. Hold on, be right back. Okay, we got the other connector. Since there's 2 fans, there's 2 connectors, right? Easy peasy. Now watch me struggle. Okay. See what's on this side. Have a bunch of AC horses. Swear it just came out. It came out a lot easier at the junkyard. Okay, what's going on here? Where are we getting stuck at? Where are we stuck at? Okay. What if we just do that? Nope. And then so come on. Come on, play with me. Play nice. Come on, play nice. Play nice. Come on. Play nice now. Oh, you're almost out. Come on, buddy. Come on, you're almost out. We don't need this one. We're gonna delete. But still not enough. Now we can pull this guy out. I hope. Where is you stuck at, bro? Where are you stuck at? There's a hose back here. Let's pinch it. Oh, what? Still doesn't want to play. What in the hell? What's going on here? Let's see where it's at. Okay. Take him out. So this is what we're replacing here. This one's obviously obsolete here. And I believe there's a missing fan blade here somewhere. 5. Yep, this one's 6. Versus the 5. This is also cracked. And we just want to make sure we have a good one. Start with the old. And in with the new to us. So this one has all 6 fan blades. It's a lot cleaner, as you can see. This one still has the original zip tie. This is definitely not cracked from anywhere. See, one piece. It also has these 2 guys, which is for the coolant reservoir to bolt onto. And then you have, actually right here, and then you have 1, 2, 3 10mm bolts that hold this in place. So from what we've learned, it should be pretty easy. And so we could just drop this guy in. Actually, we're going to drop him in this way. Cool. Making a lot of progress. Oh, this is promising. Let's... Okay, come on, guys. Come on. We're going to play nice. There we go. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Perfect. All right, now we just got to get it in the tabs. Wherever those tabs are at the bottom. Where are you stuck at now? Where are you stuck? Okay. There, now slide it over. There's something that's holding it up somewhere. I don't see a darn thing. Could be holding it up. Oh, there's a connector here. No, that's a connector from the fan. Oh, I see the problem. This guy decided to go play somewhere else where he don't belong. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, we got it. Yes. Okay, we're gonna install our connectors. A little sketchy down here. One connector's in, and second connector's in. All right, click and click. After connecting the 2 fan connectors, I didn't realize my microphone had died. So here you see me fastening down some bolts for the alternator cover. I am now going to tighten down the three 10mm screws that hold the fans down to the radiator. These are the screws with the pointy tip. And here are the two 10mm bolts that go onto these two metallic clips. I'm putting a little bit of anti-seize on both. And then I'm going to put on the reservoir. This was the main reason why I wanted the new fans, because the fans that came in the car were broken. And there was a bunch of zip ties holding down this reservoir tank. This is the overflow hose with a flathead. I'm tightening down the clamp, putting it in through the little guides there. I'm also tightening down the top radiator hose with my flathead screwdriver as well. I did need this little clamp here from the old fans to hold down one of the hoses. So you see me remove it and put it on the new fan set. I forgot another cover here for the AC unit. Also two 10mm nuts. I'm connecting the headlight, which at this point I'm not even using because I'm not driving the car at all. Not even at night. So just kind of putting it back for aesthetics and so that nothing's exposed. Double checking the oil level, which looks to be okay. 3 times the charm. Moving on to the air filter. I found this air filter at the junkyard. $5. That's a come up. There's two 10mm bolts that you can remove. Makes it a lot easier. Gives you a little bit more room there. Just pop open the air box. You can see that old filter is really, really dirty. Put in the new one. There's only one way that filter goes in, so you can't mess this up. Put the box back together. Put on the clips. Tighten down the two 10mm bolts. And call it a day. Very easy stuff. Here, since my microphone died, I don't really know what I'm saying. Might be some kind of halftime report about what just took place, the fans, etc., oil, blah, blah, blah. So I thought it was funny to keep it. I move on to the crash bar. I'm removing the 6 14mm bolts. And you're going to see me struggle here for a little bit, just because the side that was crashed, the plate is not flush. So each one of the bolts was kind of going in at their own angle. And yeah, it was giving me a hard time. So the passenger side was very, very easy since that's the straight side. But here, I take a little bit extra time just to kind of get it to line up to where the bolts can go in kind of fairly straight. And at this point, I'm tired, exhausted. I want to eat. And you kind of see me walking around there and picking up a little bit. I come back to the driver's side. The bolts still don't line up. Kind of wondering what to do. My socket gets locked into my impact wrench. Finally able to kind of semi-screw on the bolts there. I lose one. I need to get my magnetic retractor. And they're still not wanting to play nicely. So I'm just trying to figure this out. My light goes out as well. It died. So now the only light source I have is the impact gun light. You can see that I'm still struggling with it. And finally, I'm like, you know what? Send it. Give it the full Ugga Duggas. No one's going to see this. We're not going to be removing this. And we just want it to be on the car. So I tighten everything down. Give it the full send. Couple love taps. just a reminder who his daddy is. And there we go. So after all that work that you just saw, we were only able to get a couple of things done that day. Nonetheless, they were all essential. We got the oil changed, we got the fans installed, we got the crash bar replaced as well, and the air filter, which to me looked like it had some oil in it. We're going to continue progress on the Subi. I have more parts that I was able to source, and just trying to bring this car back to life and make it, somewhat decent so that I'm able to take it on road trips and just adventures and, camping and things like that. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This is Gavilan Garage, where we don't know anything, but we'll fix everything. Till next time.